All right. Hello,
Wow.
everyone. Look who's here. Welcome to the Speedy Live. My name is Julie. I'm coming to you from Orange County. Today is July 22nd, 2022. Oh my God, there's so many.
Boy. 2222.
2222. Look who's joining me here in Speedy Live. Hello, Susie.
McCrae, star of the day. Thank you, Julie, for having me. I'm so excited. I'm like, when the heck am I going to get invited to this? And it happened today. So here we are.
It is happened today. Well, Chris is not here today. We all know that Chris is resting and recovery from his surgery. So hi, Chris, if you're listening to this, we love you. Get well soon. And, look at how Susie's blowing kisses to Chris. That's so lovely.
You know what? I guess I can be second fiddle to Chris today. I don't mind. Doesn't bother me.
You know what, Susie? I have been saying it, and Chris also have been saying it. He said, I love Susie, right?
Oh,
I had so much fun with Susie. And here I am saying, when I grow up, I want to be Susie McCrae. So there you have it.
Oh, I want to be Julie when I grow up. Hey, I have my Ash Mufara Harvard University on because I'm feeling smart tonight. How's that?
I love it. I love it. And you were, before we jump on to this call today, and you were saying the word perfect, and then you kind of told me the story behind that. But let's keep that story between us only.
Okay, I will.
Let's talk about being perfect, right?
Okay.
Let's talk about being perfect. To me, being perfect is a feeling how you feel inside of you. You feel happy, you are being perfect, you follow your heart, you connecting your mind, you speak what is coming from you, the raw feeling, the authenticity of how you feel, of how your mind is. And no matter what, when you speak from the heart, you connecting your mind, your heart, and you are happy and you are inspired by someone, anybody. And when you speak that, you are feeling perfect. And that's just my definition of being perfect. What about you, Susie?
Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit more of a twist on it because it's something our CEO, Ash Mufara, taught me when I happened to be in his presence. And I think the way that I interpreted it was that it doesn't matter how anything went because it ended up being perfect. And I think that when we look at what is the meaning of that, the meaning of that is it's like, this is what we wanted to do. This is what we thought we should do. Then there may have been things that happened along the way. And then there's the actual thing of happening in real time in the present moment. And it's perfect because you can't control that. So everything is perfect. And I love saying that. That, hey, how was it? How was it, Ash? And Ash will look and he'll say, it was perfect. And I think if you have that mindset to understand that, don't second guess yourself. Don't try to control it that, oh, that wasn't the way I wanted to go. Just think in your head, you know what? It was perfect. We are like shooting from the hip tonight. And you know what, Julie? It's perfect because this is what's happening right now. And we're here from our heart and it's perfect.
It is absolutely perfect being here. And also I like to add a little bit into what you're saying is every time when we make the decision on something, we are in the state of being perfect because we make the decision based on the best knowledge that we know at that moment.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Therefore, it's being perfect.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Right? Don't be so hard on yourself. Let it go.
I love it, Susie. Both you and I are on every day, every week on our round table. But we never really sit down and saying, like we haven't really sit down and literally said, okay, this is what I want to be, stepping another step forward, as in doing things that we truly want to do together, right? So I know we've talked a little bit about what is going to be coming in August Do you want to open a little bit of the secret?
Yes. Okay. So I think probably the inspiration comes from Ash, who wants us to be creative and to add value, and for it to add value to the founders and other people. And I think on that realm, Julie and I are cut from the same cloth. That's what we're here for. We're here to do something that you might find value in. So we are going to start very soon. I think what, August 3rd on a Wednesday. Well, more information to follow. We're going to call it ONPASSIVE Spotlight. And what does that mean? Well, it means a variety of things. We are going to spotlight founders is one part of it, where we're going to be reaching out to founders that maybe aren't well known, founders who are the diamond in the rough out there. And we are going to present them on the show, where they are going to tell us about themselves, but we're also going to ask them different questions in advance. And we think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be like a founder profile. So you get to know people that, a lot of times, the same people who are on all the webinars, but we're reaching out to those people and we're going to spotlight them. Also, Julie and I talked about spotlighting different things that are important, like your mindset, like getting yourself ready to really be better every day. And, what does that include? That includes some sort of leadership spotlight, some health and wellness spotlight. I mean, the world is our oyster, Julie, and as well as I do, we have been very, very creative. And that comes from our CEO, Ash Mufara, who has asked us to go out there, step it up a bit and be creative and add value back to others. So we have a lot of exciting things coming up. So you just stay tuned to Spotlight. And the last thing I'm going to say about it is it's going to be dynamic, where we can shift, change gears, go down different pathways, because that's what's on Passive is all about. It's always about adaptability, change, going with the flow. But Julie, the most important thing is the F word, F-U-N, fun. So founders, we're going to hopefully present stuff to you that will enlighten you, have some fun, add some value, so that we can all be a little bit better every day as ONPASSIVE gets shown to the world, and we are the founders who are going to represent this company.
Oh my gosh, well said, Susie. You spoke everything from
it was
the heart. That was just perfect. That was just perfect of what you're saying. So everyone, thank you so much for watching our Speedy Live. Before we wrap this up, be perfect. Stay in your perfect space, because you are perfect. And if you are perfect, and if you see yourself being perfect, you see yourself a gem, which you should, reach out to myself or Susie if you want to be spotlighted, right? And well, just that little things, right? So, okay, the tradition for the Speedy Live is we want to shout out to all the YouTubers, because we are here to support the YouTubers out there. We have supported Sherry Durst-Away. If you see her YouTube channel, please subscribe. Pat Parent, Judy Rees, Robin Noble, Kevin Rutledge, Pam Turner. I hope I cover everyone. And if you have a YouTube and you want to be, you want us to support you, please send an email to myself or Chris Johnson. We will continue to put that out there. Brian Coach going to be next week again. Brian, you got to keep going, but it's going to be out there. We're going to put it out there. Also, there is Friday Night Live tonight. Make sure you go there. What else is going on? Thank you, Timmy, for this beautiful background. Timmy Johnson and Bill Musk for this beautiful background. That today we have different speed, but that's what we do. We're in different speed, and then someday we're going to have the crazy speed. So I wanted to say thank you so much, Susie, for coming on
here. You're welcome.
You were perfect.
I noticed my speedometer is a little bit lower than you, but that's okay.
You know why? Because today your speeding was really going, because your day was one thing after the other. So you deserve to slow down a little bit, slow down a little bit. Yes, yes. So you deserve to slow down and then prepare for your weekend. And
Gotcha,
today,
got it. Yep, you got it.
yeah, you're
And
perfect.
next Thursday, I just want to mention July 28th, we're having a local event and we've had an enormous response. We have almost 60 people coming to Worcester, Massachusetts, and they're people that I don't know all of them, which is wonderful. So I'm going to have a whole pool of people for spotlight, for a founder spotlight. So I'm excited. I'm gonna start recruiting some people for our show, Julie.
Perfect. I love it. I love it. And the way how you had it planned and it grew. I remember you told me it was probably about 20, 25, and now it's 60. And I bet you by Thursday, you might have to have a bigger luncheon or a bigger room. So everyone reached out to Susie. I don't know.
I don't know. We're cutting it off. We're cutting it off now. They can't house any more than that. But you know what? It's perfect.
It is. It is. It is.
Love you, Julie.
Love you too.
Thank
you so much, everyone.
This was fun.
Yes, I love that too. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Facebook. I know, Susie, whenever you have to run. I'm going to say hello to folks that are joining us.
That's okay. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
All right. I'm going to say hi really quick to people. Sherry Dursaway, my angel, good to have you here. Rupa Paul, good to have you here. Marcy Ann Hammerbull, good to have you here as well. Christina Dotz, Judy Rees, Chris Johnson. Stay well, Chris. You're supposed to rest, but we love you. Hafidu, Mario, good to have you here as well. James Anderson, Roy Davies, good to have you with us. I'm going to shout out named Getulio Lubian, good to have you here. Alicia from UK, good to have you here. Colin O'Brien, good to have you. Marla, good to have you here. Josette, Tanya, Hannard, hopefully Steve is recovering soon. Tanya, Mima, Gu, good to have you. Ju Huan, good to have you here. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining. David Pierre.
Wow.
Anna Samu, that is on Facebook right now. I'm scrolling up. Christina Dodds, Mala MZ, good to have you. Tiana Penguins, good to have you here as well. Bruce Gerstein, good to have you. Faha, I can't pronounce your name, but Feher, good to have you here. So, Jaw, good to have you here. Timmy Johnson, thanks for joining, Jimmy. Thank you for the beautiful background. Bill Musk, thank you, Bill, for joining us here as well. It's jumping. I'm going to go to YouTube right now. Peter Sir, good to have you on here with us on Facebook. Let's see. I see a lot of names, a lot of comments coming. I'm going to YouTube right now. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining us on YouTube. We appreciate you very much that you're joining in. Let me have the right channels since I'm doing several channels here. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining us here. Pat Perrin, Yvonne Finn, Donna Hambling, Jude Johns, Lucas, Donald Guerin. Good to have you, Stacy and Richard. Good to have you, Kiba from Norway. David Schweitzer, my favorite friend here. David, I got a shout out for David. David Schweitzer, Stacy and Richard Marcia, Jarju, Momodu, Hussein Ali, Adi Maria. Good to have you, MD Alom Shaka. Good to have you, Chen Cho. Let's see who else. Stacy and Richard, I've said that. Judy Rees, I've said David Schweitzer. So good to have all of our friends are joining us today. Please share this out. There's an important message on here. Remember, we all are perfect. Donna Hamlin, Dorno Gorin. Let's see. All right. John White. I cannot forget my John White.
My boyfriend.
Yes, it's Susie's boyfriend, and he's here. He said he loves you.
I love him too. He's the best hugger.
Yes. Oh, he's the best. Best brain too.
I'm glad you had to read that, and I got a break tonight.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you. You are perfect. I love you. Thank you,
Okay.
everyone. You are all perfect. Please have a great evening. See you at Friday Night Live, and we'll see each other soon. Love you all. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's see. Stop.